that's my cousin right there.
Nigga, hell yeah.
He got the
Me right there talking about you better not run over there. You got me fucked up.
Watch how I move.
It's crazy when you want a nigga socks, man.
Oh my
It's crazy.
They said, yeah,
I said, bud, let me get him. He threw him at me.
How you get the socks?
Shit. I was guarding the door.
You took them off of them?
I was guarding. No, they bud socks, but Spence blood. Spence blood.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He gonna have to sign my shoes like I made too, but we gonna wait on that.
Thank you, man.
My God. And not just shine the light, but also just the fact that it seems like he's also sharing the love. I mean, just extending out to you. I mean, I'm sure throughout this training camp, there's probably things that he probably handed to you like it was nothing. Like,
you go to the store, you know, I try to be like, you know, I mean, as a man, you want to do things for yourself. I mean, that's part of being a man. So we go to the grocery store or Walmart or whatever. If I grab something, when we get to the checkout counter, I'm holding that back so I can go in my pocket and pay for it. Man, not one time would he allow that. Like, man, come on, man, give me that. You know what I mean? And I understand that it's peanuts to him, but it's still just I mean, I don't know, like it's a gesture that speaks volumes.
and just the fact that I even believe that there's probably even things that from people who win big fights, to keep their trunks, to keep their gloves, you know, they keep certain things for themselves. But even outside of that, I mean,
I got something from the last fight.
Yeah, what do you give you?
This fight, I got the socks. They got fish blood on them. Yeah,
Word.
Too.
I mean, how did that whole socks exchange go about? If you don't mind me asking,
after the fight, the locker room is like congested, and so it's like this almost like this closet janitor type space, like behind the locker room, where Bud stepped into to get out of his trunks and into regular clothes or whatnot. And somehow I got pulled to the door to guard the door. It was so congested that security, the level of security that was brought was like not sufficient. Like they start saying, "Hey, you do this spot and you do this spot," and I was one of the guys that got called to do a spot. And when he went to change clothes, I went to the door to guard the door or whatnot, and he opened the door for something, like as he was bending down to take his socks off, and I was like, I said, "Man, let me get them socks." I remember they got blood on them. When we take pictures, I see the blood. I said, "Man, let me get them socks." He's like, "Here you go," and I mean, it's just like that. And then when I got back into the town, private jet style, he flew us on a private jet. When I got back to the town, he had my bag because the luggage got split up between the jets. And I had to go to him to get my bag, and I had him sign them for me.
Wow. That's love. And I know Terence usually don't. Did he sign your name specifically, or he just put Terence Crawford as a signature?
He just is all.
I mean, just Terence Crawford?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I know how Terence signs. Terence don't like signing without names. So, and simply because of the fact that when you just have Terence Crawford memorabilia just signed, it could just be given out, sold out. So in this sense, I mean, it's more like, man, I sign my name, do as you wish. If you want to donate them, if you want to sell them.
And it's like, that's even like with this interview, with you or whatnot. Like, when you hit me up on the Instagram, I'm like, damn, is this cool? I don't know if this is cool or not. I don't want to be viewed as the guy that's trying to capitalize off of his greatness, like as if my relationship isn't genuine. You feel what I'm saying? So I called him. I'm like, "Hey man, dude from FightHype hit me up, about the video I posted when you made the speech or whatnot. And, he's asking me if he can use it and what I need or whatnot." And he was like, "Shit." He said, "Sell it to him." He said, "They make money off of it." He said, "Shit, man, this is for all of us to win. As long as it ain't nothing crazy or nothing, no gym footage or nothing, man, sell that shit to him." I said, "Okay, cool." And that's how we here right now.
Just Terence just sharing the wealth, sharing the like, he's not You know how they in that Dave Chappelle episode where they be like the player hater boss, like the dude's got everything, but they still hating on the other, there's none of that going on. And just so much love in Crawford's ordeal and camp. Obviously
people get confused. They can mistakenly develop the idea that as if it's not that, and just being close to him, you can see that it's so much pulling at him, so much trying to get a piece of him to where he can't give a piece to everybody. He can't give a piece to everything. You know what I mean? He's one man. He's got 24 hours in a day just like anybody else do. And so sometimes people may perceive that as if, a lack of love or something. But I mean, one man can only do so much.
So just coming from this point, seeing how much Terence has done for the sport and probably only so much more, because obviously he doesn't want to let the sport retire him, as he puts. I mean, how many more fights, how many more training camps do you think that will exist? 1, 2?
You know what? I don't know. Not many for sure. I have a personal hope of how many it is, and I've shared that with him, and I guess we'll just see.
Just coming off this victory and things of that nature, I know that you have a story, outside of just tied with, Terence Crawford and things and Omaha, but you've also written books. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it's more than 2, or is it just 2 right now?
Well, it's a total of 5, but
Okay.
only 2 are published right now.
Okay.
Formatting the 3rd one, doing the editing and everything right now to get that out. It's a memoir series, by my story, and I'm just putting them out, in order when the time is right for each one.
The book is, I believe the series is $130, with the first one being The Reason.
Yeah, $130, the first one. The second one is $130, The Revenge. And the 3rd one, what I'm working on right now, or at least editing or whatnot, is $130, The Run. The 4th one would be $130, The Reign, and the 5th one would be $130, The Refund. And do I need to give you a synopsis on what
I mean, don't tell the host to give them a little tease, a little, because obviously they need to read the book. I mean, it's definitely, like, I see 4.8 on Amazon. So I mean, obviously the ratings show.
That ain't a full 5 stars. Somebody hated and gave me 4 stars.
There's always one.
But yeah, I mean, so I come from a very unique struggle. My younger brother was sadly taken from me, and he was set up by a female, and there was no kind of response from the judicial system, in regards to his death, and I couldn't sleep at night without, having that situation attended to. So I attended to it myself, and I received 130 years in prison as a result of it, and thankfully I was fortunate enough to be blessed with a successful appeal, and I came home after serving 12 years, and that's not the reason, but I know that played I think so, at least. I think it played a factor in Terence inviting me to come to training camp. He knows I missed out on a lot of life. You know what I mean? And he's trying to add to, for those missed experiences. And what better way? I missed all the, the horns and the
Victor Postals.
Yeah, I missed all of those. You know what I mean? And what better way to kind of replace all those missed memories by being allowed to be a part of the biggest fight of his career.
But I really appreciate you just sharing any tidbit of information, or just and just conversating about your personal life and the things that was privy to see and share from the Spence camp. And appreciate even Terence Crawford for just you guys coming together and speaking on behalf of just allowing this just for the fans. Because really, at the end of the day, you know, the fans got to see the fight, and they're not entitled or privy to everything. But you know, the fact that Terence showing love to you, and you showing love to Terence, and just the fact the fans were at FightHype, like we really appreciate just that. And we'll definitely all check out, you know, the books, Buck 30, The Reason, and you know, with that, got some cool footage that you were allotted, that you were able to share out to the world. So, you know, these are glimpses, small glimpses of moments of time that you and Terence came together and allowed the world to see. So we appreciate that. And just final words and things like that, where they can follow you at social media, and just get a little bit more if they want to reach out and just say what up.
My Instagram is Everybody Eat, and that's slang is ERYBODY_EAT. My Facebook is my full name, RayShawn Abram. That's RayShawn, last name Abram. And my book is on Amazon. You know, but man, Amazon be taking a big ass chunk out of the profits, man. So if you want my book, I mean, Amazon is cool, but if not, man, shit, hit my inbox, and I'll get it to you, and I'll get the lump sum of the profit. I also do a little music, Rob Montana, REH Montana. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, all the platforms. And yeah, and if y'all don't yet, you know, follow my boy, my guy T Bud Crawford, man. You know what I mean? Because this is his platform. So if I'm receiving anything from it, then shit, you know, maybe he can get, you know, some residual effects also. Actually, I'm getting residual effects, but I just want to share the spotlight with my guy who has given me, you know, an opportunity to be part of this platform right here.
Well, I appreciate it, RayShawn.